Hey guys, it's me. I'm gonna attempt to do this. This may or may not be a mistake. This may or may not be a mistake, but I'm going to attempt to bring these guys with me on my Couch to 5K training. Last time, or day one, last time I brought them with me, they were slowing me down quite a bit, so I might just bring them for the walk at the beginning and then bring them back. I might or only do a couple of the jog intervals with them because I don't think they can handle the whole thing. And I'd like to be able, Dusty especially, he's chubby and he can't handle the exercise, I don't think. So I'd like to be able to work him up, especially to being able to do at least week one with me. And I don't know, maybe when I get further along I can build him up, but he's slowing me down. I want to bring him with me all the time, but I don't know if he can handle it, and I don't want to overwork him. You guys see me? Hi! You're on the fence. I'm gonna do week one, day 3. Hi! How are you doing? How have you been? You guys didn't see me yesterday. I'm so sorry. I looked so hard for my charger for my camera and I couldn't find it. Uh-oh. You tangled? Yeah. I couldn't find it. I looked really hard, couldn't find it. It ended up being like way over on the other side of the coffee table, behind something, and you know, it's always in the last place you look anytime you lose anything. I would have filmed on my laptop, my webcam, but this is embarrassing. I don't know how. I don't know how to find the program to film with my webcam. It's a little embarrassing. You guys are doing so good. I hope I was filming that whole time. It switched over to camera. I must have hit the button. I hope I was filming that whole time. Yeah. This is nice. It's really nice out. I expected it to be a lot colder, but I waited until now to do my walk because I figured it would be a little too cold if I did it any earlier. But layered up, long sleeve shirt, sweatshirt, gloves. Come on! You go a little faster than that. Yay! The day before yesterday, my last workout was really nice. We went on the Nawatuk, I think it's called, rail trail. And it's really nice. I recommend anybody that's interested in running or biking or whatever, if you're in the area or you're traveling and you want to still keep up with your jog, that you check it out. It goes all the way from East Hampton to Amherst. That's what Brandon said. So pretty cool. It'd be even cooler if they expanded it even further. 'Cause uh-oh. I've got a jog. Now I get to listen to William Beckett serenade me. Brace the pace. This is a lot harder than it looks when you got the dogs following you down. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye. Hey guys, it's me. I don't know if you can tell how completely worn out I am right now. Oh my gosh. I just came back from Couch to 5K week 1, day 3. Basically week 1, I think it's all the same. 5-minute warm-up walk, 60-second of jogging, 90 seconds of walking, and then you alternate 60 jogging, 90 walking until you hit like 20 minutes, and then a cool down walk. And oh my goodness, I gotta step it up next time. Week 2 is gonna be harder. I think week 2 alternates it. It swaps it, I mean. And you actually jog more than you walk. You still do the warm-up, but you do 90 seconds jogging and 60 seconds walking, I think. And if that's too hard for me, I'm just gonna have to repeat this one again. Because that's okay. You can go slower, but you're not supposed to go faster than the program says to. You're not supposed to do it more than every other day. And you're not supposed to jump ahead even if you feel like you can. I think I can do it. I just don't know if I can do it yet. I'm sorry, you guys. That's like all I've been talking about lately. I've gotten really into it, and I'm feeling really motivated for some reason to do it. Even if I'm not doing that zombie thing, it's for a couple reasons. I don't know if I'll be ready for something that intense by then, and also it's expensive, and I don't think Brandon and I want to shell out that kind of money for our first race. And I really want to be able to say that I completed a traditional 5K where I can say, okay, this is the one I did, this was my time, and then improve on that before I go and throw myself into a situation where I'm being chased by zombies. You know what I mean? I have to train for the zombie apocalypse before I throw myself into the zombie apocalypse. It's not like... I feel like if I were to do the Run for Your Lives this soon, it would be akin to opening up my front door and saying, "Come in, zombies, eat me." Because I don't think I'm gonna be ready by May. I want to be able to do 5K and maybe even 10K this year. That would be amazing. If not 10K, then be able to improve my speed on a 5K. I want to be able to do the 5K. First goal would be to do it in under an hour. The next goal would be to do it in 30 minutes. And then if I can do 5K in 30 minutes, then maybe I would work up to a 10K. I'd have to see how I feel, and if I've already completed that 5K within 30 minutes, by the time I'm at the end of this program, then yeah, I would step it up and try to work for 10K. Once again, I'm sorry for talking about this so much. It's just, I've never set this type of a goal for myself. Like a definitive, this year I am going to do a 5K that type of a goal. And I don't know what's gotten into me. I think I got inspired by the zombie one, and I wanted to do it, but I can't remember where I first heard about Couch to 5K. I think I might have seen it on somebody's blog. I think it might have been the Vegan Weight Watcher blog that I found. I think I might have mentioned it. It was either there or somewhere else. But I first heard about it, and I said, And I looked at it, and I said, I might be able to do that. Or maybe I just Googled train for 5K, and I found it. I can't remember. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Why the heck not? I'm still physically able to do that. I mean, there are people on the program almost twice my age. And they can do it, I can do it. And you guys can do it too. Go check it out. Google Couch to 5K. You want Cool Running, that website, and try it. And you might, if you're really out of shape, you might the first time go, oh my gosh, that was harder than I thought it was. But you can probably do it. If you have any concerns of like certain health issues, then I'd check with your doctor first. If you're in if you're basically in good health, then you probably can handle it. If you're just, like a lot of people, don't always eat the healthiest, or eat fairly healthy but just aren't active enough, you might be able to handle it. You might. I didn't, I was scared, but I was able to do it. See, my workouts are different than this week than last week. Last week I did Wednesday, Friday, and now today is Sunday, and it's going to be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then next week will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm hoping with having the schedule alternate in that way that I will hit some days that Brandon can do this with me. It wasn't bad doing it by myself though. I took the dogs only for the beginning. I took them for 2 jogging intervals, and then when I got to, basically right when I got to the door, it's like, start walking now. So I dropped them off here, which my mom didn't appreciate. They just like dumped them in the house. Took them off the leashes, let them run in there. And she was trying to make up her pills for the next 2 weeks. She's like, I can't believe you did that. After I dropped them off, I ran or jogged. It's basically the same. It's just a matter of speed, whether you consider it a jog or a run. For me, for what I'm used to, for all intents and purposes, a jog is a run, no matter how slow it is. I get to see Brandon again tomorrow evening. He doesn't have class this week, so that's good, because on days that he works, he can, if he works in the morning, he can come over afterwards, and I don't have to worry about not seeing him because of class. But he might still have some online stuff, that, like homework he has to do. He'll have to bring his computer over and work on it, I guess. He's gotta have certain like programs or something installed to do it, which I don't have on my laptop, or else I just let him use mine. But he has to use Firefox for some reason. I don't know. I used to love Firefox when I hated Internet Explorer so much I needed something else. I used to love Firefox, but then I found Google Chrome, which I love a lot more. And now when I go on Firefox, I don't even know how to find anything, how to do anything. It's like, where's the search bar? Where's the back button? Where's the refresh button? I think my parents still use Firefox. When I try to help my mom with something, I'm like, what? I've heard the new Internet Explorer is really good though, but I've never tried it. Like the newest update. I have no clue. Yeah, let me know, you guys. What's your favorite web browser? I'm talking about crazy random stuff. If you have a Mac, if you guys have, any of you guys have a Mac, you use something completely different, don't you? Use like Safari or something, right? I used Macs when I was in college. Oh my gosh. I probably would be completely lost. It's been so long. If I went on a Mac now, I'd probably be completely lost. I remember using like the really, really old Macs when I was in like middle school and how much I hated them. And then when I got to college, I was like, huh. Kinda don't mind it. It's really simple. It's really less messy and all. They don't have 5,000 icons on my desktop like I tend to have on my PC. I forgot to show Brandon that Pokemon game. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like just sitting in the living room. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But maybe we can try it. Try it out. I don't know if it's still available to buy or anything. But it might be fun. Maybe Brandon and I can find a simple recipe. Simple, healthy recipe that we can make together sometime this week. His mom's birthday is this week, and he's trying to switch shifts with someone at work so he can have Saturday off. We're going to go out for her birthday. So that'll be nice. Maybe I'll have a drink. I don't drink very often, but what the heck. Maybe I'll have like a daiquiri or something. Apparently, Malibu rum and Bacardi rum are vegan friendly, according to Barnivore. I don't know. I'm not a big drinker, but every once in a while. I've been working really hard, and you have to be careful when you're trying with alcohol when you're trying to lose weight, because it's easy to overdo it with like calories and all that. And if you're following a point system, alcohol, like beverages, tend to be kind of high in points. Speaking of which, I was really bad yesterday, and I need to track what I eat today and get back on track. Get back to being good, and hopefully continue losing weight. I'm a little nervous that with all the jogging I'm doing that I might gain muscle and the number will go up on the scale and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm fat. But as long as I'm eating healthy, it's probably just that I'm gaining muscle. So if I gain muscle and lose fat, that'll be better. Wow, I've been vlogging for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna shut up and see you guys later. This is gonna be fun to edit. Bye, you guys. It's after midnight. I couldn't not film him. He's being so cute. He'd come back over here and do what he was just doing. Punky! Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. Come here. Come here. Now you're gonna be a brat and not do it? Now he's gonna be a brat and not do it. He was climbing all the way up on my shoulder and headbutting me. It was so cute. I just wanted to say good night to you guys. Hopefully Brandon filmed something, and I'm probably gonna go to bed really soon. Mittens is running around here somewhere, but I don't hear him, which makes me nervous that he's getting into trouble. He's probably sitting by the door, staring at the floor, in his spot he likes to go, hoping to find a mouse. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Brandon doesn't get out of work until 4, but he doesn't have class tomorrow because it's his vacation week. So I'll get to see him. I wish I got to see him earlier than that, because I miss him. I'm gonna be like bored all day, and tomorrow's not a couch to 5K day, so I have to find somebody to occupy my time until he gets here. I found this really cool thing that I want to get. I don't know if anyone out there has heard of it. It's called Strive, Striiv, and it's kind of like a pedometer, but it's a little bit more involved than that. It's really cool. So yeah, I want one. It's $100, but for everything it does, that's actually not that bad. It has a touchscreen, and you can walk, jog, go upstairs, and complete challenges, and you earn energy points to spend in a game that you can play on there, and also to do things to help charity. So it's really cool. It's kind of the same kind of thing as Utopia, but it's an active thing that you can do. And it's like you're doing real exercise and real movement to try to get you motivated. I really want to get one, but I think I'm going to have to buy it online if I want one. And I don't have any monies. And Brandon already spoils me rotten, and it's not right to keep asking him to get me stuff. I wish I could just order one like right now, because I want it so I can start using it. It seems like it would be a nice thing to go along with my new Getting Fit plan. I feel like there's a lot of people that could benefit from something like that, to get them active and moving, and families like it, and kids like it, and you guys check it out and see if it's something that you want to get. I haven't had an experience actually using one, but from what I've seen, it sounds like something I could definitely get behind. Anyway, I've talked for long enough, so I'm going to say goodnight to you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey guys, what's going on? So, guess who has to be up for work in 5 hours and can't sleep? Me. Yeah, I gotta be up in like 5 hours. And yeah, so boring day for me. Like all I did was I worked all day. I slept in because I lost that hour. Like I tried to get up early, but I couldn't physically keep my eyes open. I just fell back asleep. Like I could not physically keep myself awake. Has that ever happened to you before? So spring break this week, which is pretty cool. Don't know if I'm going to have any work in my English class. I don't think so. I think my group's still going to meet tomorrow night. There's that. And working tomorrow again. Yeah, to be working 7 in the morning. I'm clopening. Sucks, but what you gonna do? It's a pretty boring day at work. But a couple of people are on vacation this week, so we're getting a guy from a different store to come in and work. So it should be interesting. Meet him tomorrow. I have like 43 hours this week, so get paid pretty good. I only get one day off, which is Wednesday. Is anybody out there college basketball fans? Anybody filling out a bracket? Filled mine out when I got home. Saved it on ESPN.com. Yeah. Well, the light on this is really bright. I need to invest in a camera. I really do. Anyway, I guess yesterday's video was just me, and today might be just me. So these videos suck. Because Jen lost her camera charger. Although she could film on her laptop's webcam, I would imagine. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll film throughout the day, like in the morning before I leave and on my lunch break and stuff, or maybe not. But, yeah. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully soon. I can afford to replace my camera, and Jen will find her camera charger, and these videos will get a little better. But until then, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.